Hey everybody, welcome back. Today, we're going to do a very high level comparable valuation between two similar firms, Robinhood and Webull. As you can see on the tables on the screen, I've got select bits of data from both Robinhood and Webull. This consists of their assets under management, or AUM, the number of users, their market cap as of today, their profit, and their revenue. Now, some things to keep in mind. For number of users, we're looking at the number of funded accounts, not registered users. Additionally, the market cap is as of November 30th, 2025, while the financial data is as of Q3 2025, with income statement metrics such as profit and revenue being year to date as of Q3. At a very high level, there's some really easy things you can tell. Robinhood has way more users than Webull, way more assets under management than Webull, much higher market cap than Webull, and of course, better profitability and higher revenue. It seems as though they're in very similar positions, although Robinhood is a few years ahead of Webull on its journey and has found accelerated growth compared to Webull, if you look at the change in number of users between 2023 and year-to-date 2025. Much to Webull's credit, though, they are now churning a profit for the first time. This is a fairly big milestone for a software-based financial services company. Using that data, I've gone ahead and just calculated some basic metrics. I went ahead and looked at the assets under management compared to market cap, the market cap compared to users, the profitability of the revenue, and the price sales ratio. Now, for Robinhood and Webull, Robinhood respectively is trading at 128.49 a share with a market cap of 100 and some odd billion, 115 billion. Webull, on the other hand, with a market cap of 4 to 5 billion, is trading at $9.33 a share. With this in mind, let's take a look at some of these metrics. Robinhood's AUM to market cap is much lower than Webull's, signifying that Robinhood's market cap is relatively high compared to its assets under management when you look at another competing firm, Webull. You can also flip this and say Webull's market cap is relatively low for the assets under management when you look at to an industry leader, which is Robinhood. As we look over to the market cap to users, each funded account is worth 950 of market cap. On the other hand, for Robinhood, each funded account is worth 4,363 of market cap, over 4 times as much. Additionally, when we look at the profitability of revenue, Robinhood clearly is in the lead here, with a much higher profit margin on their revenue. Webull, on the other hand, only 5.35%, and they're only just becoming profitable as we just saw above. One thing that's important to note is the price sales ratio. This is essentially the market cap divided by the revenue. Robinhood commands a much higher price sales ratio. I think this is largely driven by the profitability. Robinhood has found a way to generate profits off of its users in ways that Webull has been unable to thus far. Now, the big question is Robinhood overvalued or is Webull undervalued? When we look purely on a profitability metric, these firms just don't compare. It seems as though there's more to the story than just profitability, but that to me would be the main driver. The big question is, do you think Webull is undervalued, or do you think Robinhood is overvalued? Or do you think both of them are undervalued? Would be curious to know your thoughts. Be sure to leave them in the comments below. If you'd like me to take a deeper dive into either of these companies, or look at the financial statements in further detail, or even compare more financial statement metrics, be sure to leave some ideas in the comments in regards to what sorts of companies you'd like me to look at and what sort of metrics you'd be interested in hearing about. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.